The following program is for adult audiences only.
Hey, this is Alonzo Bowden, and you are listening to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony. Hey.
Fucking Johnny. No.
And this is Anthony.
I was finishing the fucking clip, man. Hey. It's fucking Johnny. Anyway, we're going to talk some shit. It's a new week. It's a brand new day.
Yep. So, I am very remiss. I missed something the last show when I was talking about Angela Lansbury.
He's remiss about missing.
Yeah. Angela Lansbury told a story about her daughter falling under the spell of a Hollywood deadbeat. He would pick the girl up from school and get her to steal money and food from her parents for him. Worried, Lansbury moved the entire family to Ireland. The guy was Charles Manson.
So, what's a Hollywood... What?
Hollywood deadbeat?
Yeah, what is that? Just like a dude that like only fucking gets money from Hollywood people? Or is it just like a busker in Hollywood?
Well, it's like a Hollywood wannabe,
Like
which is what Charles Manson was.
If I'm a deadbeat now and I move to Hollywood, am I now a Hollywood
I
deadbeat?
guess.
Like, is it like, do you get it there? Or can you grandfather in? Do I gotta change, do I gotta put it on postage? I gotta get a P.O. box. Dirtbags are... Anyway, what are we talking about?
Angela Lansbury's daughter could have been one of the ones to fucking kill Sharon Tate if she hadn't moved him to Ireland. That's fucking crazy.
I don't think so.
You never know, man. That's fucking nuts.
I think that whole Manson thing may have been a misunderstanding. We gotta take it easy on... Okay, look here. I don't think it... Because if... You gotta think, if Manson would have came and, like, tried to talk to me... come on. Get out of here. Come on. I mean... I've done acid. Come on, you're not gonna trick them. You're not gonna trick me. Like, those people probably wanted to kill. Like, I don't really know how guilty that guy was in the whole thing. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying.
What the fuck was that Quentin Tarantino movie we went and saw?
Fuck. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, we went to the movies and saw it. You, me, Anna, and...
Fuck.
God damn it.
I don't know.
It was fucking terrible.
It was the worst. It was the worst. It was like a theoretical of like, oh, this is what would have happened if fucking two white guys walked in on the murder and they just like beat these fucking kids up to death.
Yeah,
It was fucking ridiculous.
It was fucking dumb. That's
ridiculous.
It's one of the only Tarantino movies I don't like.
I don't know if he's that good.
It's fucking terrible.
I don't think he's that good of a director. I think the Tarantino thing. I think you make Django Unchained and like it's like, oh, you're the fucking Stevie Nicks of the fucking directing. Like I didn't like her either.
Well,
like fuck you.
Pulp Fiction is my favorite movie ever. So.
You see, that's the thing. I mean, I think if you cast Samuel L. Jackson in a power role, you're gonna have... Shaft was a good movie. It wasn't a good movie, but it was a fucking good, like, you know. I don't know what kind of chops you need, because like when you don't have fucking Samuel L. Jackson or fucking Jamie, when you don't have a strong black lead. Mm-hmm. Tarantino's making bullshit. He's making bullshit. You ever seen that Machete? Fucking bullshit. It's all shit.
I like Machete.
Well, you're the one guy. Who's the fucking guy? Trejo?
Danny Trejo.
Fucking Johnny's the one buying the DVDs. So send him the gift basket, because he's the one getting them in the $5 bin at Walmart. He's the only one still buying them. No, he doesn't have a DVD player. That's just for you. He's doing that just for you.
I just buy it and don't watch it.
He buys them. He doesn't even open them. They're in the closet. I can see them right over there. He just keeps them.
Yeah. They all got the plastic on them still.
Yeah, you're fucking welcome. You know what? Enjoy the cheeseburgers, asshole.
This is an ongoing story, something that's happening right now. It says at least 146 killed as Halloween crowd surge turns deadly in South Korea.
Oh, man. Korea?
Yep.
That sucks. We like the South.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Right. It says at least 146 people were killed and another 150 injured after they were crushed in a large Halloween crowd in Seoul on Saturday night, the city's fire department said, in one of the deadliest peacetime accidents in South Korea's recent history. The crowd surge happened during one of the most raucous celebrations of the year in the nation's capital, where as many as 100,000 people, local news media said, had clogged the narrow streets of the Itaewon nightlife district Saturday evening for Halloween festivities.
Man. I didn't know they were...
That's fucking crazy.
Fuck, man. They're doing Halloween over there?
Yeah.
That's a big fuck you to the north, huh? Because you know they don't like that shit over there.
Yep.
They're like, yeah, we have fucking American money. We can fucking buy stupid shit. I don't know. Let me tell you what wartime fucking advisor I am here. I'm gonna... I wonder if we have a large listener base in South fucking Korea.
Who knows?
Well, let me tell you what. I hope we do, because I'm going to save a lot of lives right now. Get the fuck out of Seoul. Why are you in Seoul for anything? Let me tell you what. If the bombs come, they're coming for fucking Seoul. That's where they're dropping them. That's the most densely populated fucking area in, like, the whole fucking place. The whole goddamn piece of land.
Yep.
Not north or south or, like, the whole fucking, like, that piece of the globe. It's like everybody knows you go to Seoul to fuck around. Like, that's the spot. Like, I would not be going there. Never.
Yep.
It's like right now. Shit's getting a little too hot. I'm not going to New York City. I'm never gonna do that. I'm not gonna go to Washington D.C. right now. I'm gonna stay in these foothills that nobody gives a fuck about. They're not gonna shoot at them. All right. I'm gonna stay up here where the bombs ain't coming. Why are you guys walking around? Seoul that's the most dangerous place to be. There's nuclear bombs like literally next door that are aimed right at your fucking head.
Yep.
Like, that's nuts, dude.
He just shot one in the water the other day.
Yeah, he's just fucking around, dicking off. Like, I'm just gonna fire off a nuclear missile.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I would not be anywhere near densely populated areas in that fucking nowhere.
So after our last show, my daughter and I went to Jackpot. Like I said, we saw Bubba Bradley. He had an opener. Her name is Sherry Japhet. Man, she was funnier than Bubba Bradley.
Well,
I fucking laughed hysterically at her, man. She was awesome.
It would suck to be an opener, dude, because I'm the funniest guy there ever was. So I feel her pain, dude. It's like, man, then you blow the doors off the fucking asshole that they paid $72.95. And then, what do you do?
I mean, he was good too, but man, I laughed so much more at her. She was really good. That was
a close show. I probably should have went, man.
Yeah.
How much would fucking tickets?
$20.
See, man, you gotta tell me when you got shit coming up.
Well, there's another one in December.
Okay, is it
another comedian?
Well, what day of the week is it?
It's Friday and Saturday, but I'm not sure yet what day we're gonna go, because one of us will have to take a day off because we're gonna stay this time because it's in December.
Comedians, start doing fucking midweek shows. Okay? The only people that come to see you are people that have jobs like bartenders. They gotta work on the weekends. You're not getting doctors and shit that got weekends off coming to see your $20 show. You got fucking strippers and like prostitute. People gotta work on the week. Waiters and shit. They gotta work on the weekend. They gotta make money for your fucking show. Have a show on a Tuesday. Stop being an asshole.
What's crazy, Warrant is gonna be there in January. The band Warrant. She's my cherry pie.
Ugh, I'll be missing that one.
Yeah. Oscar Ovies is the guy who's going to be there in December.
Is he any good?
I don't know.
Is he a new guy?
I guess he's been around for a while. He had a little blurb about the stuff he's done.
I'll check him out on YouTube. If you ain't big on YouTube, I don't know.
I don't want to check it out because I don't want to hear the stuff. I want to be surprised by the stuff he does.
And trust me, I don't mean big on YouTube like you got to have a lot of fans. I don't give a fuck about that. No. You got to have a lot of videos on YouTube so I can know what you're about. I don't give a fuck if people like you or not. That's the least of my concern.
Sherry Japhet, one of her bits was she's mixed. She's
Like
half
a dog?
Yeah. She's half redneck, half Thai, so that makes her a necktie. Fuck, dude, that was good. Yeah,
That's pretty good.
she was talking about one of the things was she told her husband to stop scratching himself or stop adjusting himself in public. So one day they're at the store and she sees out the corner of her eye that he's adjusting himself, but it's like on the sly. Dude, I tell you what, she knows what she's talking about. She had that fucking mannerisms down perfect. I was laughing my ass off.
Maybe,
she was really good.
Who knows? She might open again, right?
Yeah,
Get
that would be
show,
cool.
Right?
Yep.
So she's Thai?
She is half white, half Thai.
Thai like land or Thai like...
Yeah, like Thailand.
Oh, okay.
No, like bow tie, Anthony.
Well, for some reason I was thinking there was another place. There's Thailand, and then there's Thailand. And that's it, buddy.
There's Thailand and Thailand.
And fucking Thailand. That's all there is, guys.
Ezra Miller pleads not guilty to burglary charges in Vermont. Faces up to 26 years in prison.
What'd she burgle?
Ezra Miller is the guy that plays the Flash.
I don't watch the Flash. I think DC's
I don't either, but says the Flash star Ezra Miller pleaded not guilty to burglary charges in a Vermont court Monday morning. Miller, who's charged with burglary into an occupied home and petty larceny, faces up to 26 years in prison if convicted on both charges. Miller appeared in Bennington Superior Court virtually with their lawyer. The actor is accused of breaking into a residence in Stamford, Vermont on May 1st. After investigating at the time, Vermont State Police had discovered several missing bottles of alcohol from the property while the homeowners were not present. After collecting statements and reviewing surveillance footage, police charged Miller with felony burglary.
Look here, buddy.
So he stole alcohol, and he's going to go to prison for 26 years.
Well, that's the problem with making these phony-ass crimes. Like, you can't be taking people to jail for these phony-ass crimes. You're going to face... why wouldn't you just kill the witness? Like, like, if I'm robbing a house, and, like, I steal, like, a fucking... like, a bottle opener... and then, like, somebody's like, I seen him do it. And I'm like, oh, fuck, that means 26 years in prison. I'm just going to fucking kill that guy. Because if I kill that guy, you're going to drop the burglary charge and charge me with murder. And I'm going to get 25 years. It's probably I'm going to get it one less year if I just fucking stab that guy in the neck and then take the bottle opener with me. Because it'll take you longer to catch me. Like,
That's crazy. You know, and I'm all for celebrities being tried like regular people, but do you think you or I would go to fucking prison for 26 years for stealing alcohol?
Oh,
maybe,
I certainly
maybe
would.
you.
I certainly would. Not if I was the Flash, though. I would have ran away.
But isn't that fucking ridiculous? For stealing alcohol, 26 years.
I don't know. Somebody he should have been running faster, and they wouldn't have seen him, Johnny. I think it's ironic he got caught as a burgle.
It says it says that the merchandise was worth less than $900. 26 years for less than $900.
I mean, I would do a lot of crimes if I was going to get 26 years.
Fuck.
I would do Genghis Khan type shit if I was looking at 26 years in prison. Like, why not? What is it? I mean, that's a long time, especially for some rich guy's booze. What the fuck is he doing bringing into houses any goddamn way? That's my
who
question.
fucking knows? He's got issues, I guess.
So to him and everybody else, you're not allowed to break into houses.
So here's something crazy that happened yesterday.
All right.
Suspect in assault at Pelosi home had posted about QAnon. Says the man accused of breaking into House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's California home and severely beating her husband with a hammer appears to have made racist and often rambling posts online, including that some questioned the results of the 2020 election, defended former President Donald Trump, and echoed QAnon conspiracy theories. David DePape, 42, grew up in a Powell River, British Columbia, before leaving about 20 years ago to follow an older girlfriend to San Francisco. It says the street address, blah, blah, blah. Japhet was arrested at the Pelosi home early Friday. San Francisco District Attorney Brooke Jenkins said she's expected to file multiple felony charges, including attempted murder, assault with a deadly weapon, burglary, and elder abuse. That's the one I fucking love. So stepfather Jean Japhet said the suspect had lived with him in Canada until he was 14 and had been a quiet boy. Well, he hasn't lived with you for quite a while, dude.
Well, here's the thing. Fox News. You guys gotta fucking calm down with calling Nancy Pelosi a bitch.
Yeah,
These motherfuckers are taking you guys seriously, alright? Look here. He didn't jump over the fence with a gun and shoot a guy like a normal. That's what a normal does. That's what a normal crazy guy. This fucking
a normal crazy. I like that.
I like a normal crazy
funny
guy jumps over, gets inside, creeps in through the window, gets real nice and close, 22 to the head, bang, gets her ass too, pow, and then he moves out. You never catch him. That's a normal crazy. Right? That's your ID discovery case all wrapped up in real nice, We find the boot print, we get him down the street at the fucking Holiday Inn. There you go.
He was still in the house when the cops got there.
Yeah, because he's not a normal crazy guy. You see, this maniac jumps over the fucking fence and flip-flops with a hammer in his hand. Fucking... he beats an old man with a hammer. What a waste of time.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even... Nancy Pelosi just watches this happen.
She wasn't there. She was in Washington.
Oh, okay. So he was just by himself.
Yeah.
And not to mention,
it's 2:00 in the morning.
Well, and not to mention, I think he was more he wasn't even mad at the guy. I think he was pissed off that he got there and that bitch wasn't there. He's like, "Where's that bitch at?"
He did. He said, "Where's Nancy? Where's Nancy?" The whole time he's beating him.
Yeah. This is a man. Hey. O'Reilly, is he still one of these Fox guys, these Fox News guys, these fucking crazy guys are taking you seriously. Calm the fuck down, okay? You gotta quit calling people out, bro. These maniacs are jumping fences, bro.
It's funny because the story that I was reading yesterday, I don't know if it was written poorly or I think it was actually written by AI. Reading farther down into the story, it looked like it wasn't quite. It had weird facts just thrown in here and there, but it said that when the cops went inside, they were struggling over the hammer, and then he beat him with it. It's like, so the cops are just sitting there watching him beat this guy with a fucking hammer? What the fuck?
Hold on. Now, did the cops vote for Trump? Hold on, dude.
Yeah, because maybe. I don't know.
You don't know how far the no-spin zone goes. You don't know, bro. You don't know. There's a guy down on the street corner that says, he's got a sign that says, no sissies or something. You don't know how far this fucking rabbit hole goes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of assholes that are not in trouble for, an apparent riot from guys at the Capitol that I feel like should be in trouble, right? There was some police that were like, man, fuck it. And they kind of just left. I couldn't, if I wanted to, as much as I wanted to, I couldn't go into this courthouse if they didn't want me to, let alone the fucking Capitol, unless somebody was like, yeah, fucking let him in. Fuck it, see what happens. Somebody did something. I'm not saying that's against the rules. I think I would have let him in. Fuck it, man, see what happens. I mean, I'm going to start unzipping my vest. We're going to see where this turns out. I might have to change sides. I don't know. I'm going to be on the winning side of history, I'll tell you that. That doesn't mean I have to be on the right side. It means I have to be on the winning side of history.
Exactly.
Because then we'll decide who's right and wrong later, okay? It doesn't matter to me right now.
Anthony is a big proponent of marijuana. The devil's lettuce,
the
whatever you want to call
it.
So here's the story right up his alley. Virginia mother charged with murder after 4-year-old son dies from eating THC gummies.
He didn't do that.
This is a Virginia mother has been charged with murder and felony child neglect after her 4-year-old son died from eating THC gummies, police said. Dorothy Annette Clements, 30, of Spotsylvania. That's a funny ass fucking name.
Because that's a made up fucking place.
Was arrested Wednesday, 2 days after a grand jury indicted her on the charges related to the May death of her son. Authorities said Clements failed to get her son help quickly enough after he was found unresponsive on May 6th at a Fredericksburg home where they were visiting, about 11 miles away from Spotsylvania. The boy died 2 days later, according to police, who said detectives believe the boy ingested a, quote, large amount of the gummies. NBC Washington reported that an autopsy found THC, the ingredient in marijuana that gets people high, was the cause of death.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, shit. Anthony just pulled his cord out. Hold on. We might have to take a pause here for a second. Say something, Anthony. All right. Give us a second.
Damn it.
Okay, we're back. Anthony's all worked up.
Damn it. You're fucking bullshit. I'll believe that when me shit turns purple and smells like rainbow sherbet. Fucking nonsense. Where's the talk screen? What fucking, where'd they say where the truthful trees grow in the Dr. Seuss? Where the fuck did this happen? Where a jury's like, oh yeah, pot fucking kills people. THC is a killer. That's fucking bananas. That's the craziest shit I ever heard in my life. I never heard crazier shit.
Maybe in large amounts to a 4-year-old. I don't know.
Never would happen. No. You know what happened is the fucking kid had a pecan allergy and he ate a fucking little piece of fucking high pie and he fucking died. And they're like, oh, well, he was high when he died, so that's what happened. Bullshit. Bullshit, Johnny. If I get fucking stoned out of my mind and jump off a building, the ground is what killed me. Nothing else. If it wasn't there, I'd be alive.
But if you hadn't smoked weed, then you would be alive too.
Baloney. If I hadn't woke up that morning, I'd fucking be alive. All right, how about that? The thing here is, how do you just spew this slanderous, not like without any talk screen? What county is this in? I want to know the fucking. Hey, what skin color was the jury? Cause I don't believe it.
She hasn't went to trial yet.
I thought the jury was fucking. Oh, she just got arrested for it, so she's still innocent.
Well, until proven guilty.
He says it like she's done. We got her. We got the Sasquatch. Bigfoot has been captured. We found the first in the history of the planet documented overdose and death of THC. We got it, guys. Wrap it up. Wrap up the tents, pack it in. We're fucking closing down. We're gonna fucking legalize that shit right now.
So Spotsylvania is in Virginia.
Spotsylvania. Yeah, that's a made-up place.
That's funny.
And hold on, is the lady black?
No, she's white.
Oh, fuck. I was like, this is a racism thing. I can't believe it. Like, what autopsy says, like, oh, yeah, get the fuck out of here. You know, I got a 7-year-old. How much we'll do? I'll give him 8. That girl took 4. She took 4 of them and died? Is that what happened?
No, I said a large amount. Is 4 years old.
Oh, he's 4 years old.
They ate like a bottle of fucking THC gummies.
Well, okay, I'll give my 7-year-old 2 bottles. We'll fucking see then. We'll see. Better yet, I'll take 12 bottles. I'll take 12. We'll see. That's how overdose works. That's how it works. If like a little bit of crack kills a baby, then like a little bit more crack would kill me. You know what I mean? That's kind of how you do it. Little crack kills a bird, big crack kills a bear. There you go. THC doesn't, like, you could literally take a thousand gallons of fucking THC to your face and nothing will happen to you. We've already done these studies. These are proven studies. You can't just all of a sudden be like, yeah, you know that math you guys fucking did? Yeah, fuck your math, cause we have in fucking Transylvania, we got this fucking kid that we found dead in a garage that his mom didn't feed her water for fucking 2 days. Like, what do you? You gotta water a 4-year-old every 2. I water my weed plants every 2 days, bitch. Like, you didn't check on this kid for 2 days. They found him unresponsive and dead of THC. It sounds like a bad South Park episode. This is fucking baloney, dude. Where the truthful of trees grow and the bullshit stink. This is all nonsense, Tony. I won't buy it, dude. Not worth $1.
How do you incense Anthony?
That's fucking nonsense. You can't fucking. You can't. All right. Throw your fucking stones. Pace Coalition with your fucking billboards and your marijuana addiction's on the rise, and just like a weird bar graph visual with no information on it. You just have a bar graph there. That's weird. That's not legit. Then they have this other one that's like fucking giving pot to your pets can cause fucking seizures and death and harm. It's like, no, it's not real, dude. It's not real. My cat been eating weed. Man, George is cross-eyed and shit. Dude, weed level his eye back out.
George,
stop with the fuck. Stop eating my roaches out of the ashtray. Like, it's not even like he just eats fucking, like, I'm growing weed, he'll eat my weed plant. He just eats it. He's out of his mind. It makes his eye not cross-eyed no more. He goes from woo to right back straight level. That's what happened to him. It's ridiculous. You can't tell, like, you're putting poster boards up. Anybody can read anything. When you start taking people to jail on some bullshit now, come on now. Come on. You know that's not real. We have medical science that says that's fucking baloney. You can buy that shit in a grocery store. Fuck you, bro.
Yeah, you can buy bologna in a grocery store.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, you can buy bologna. You can buy a bunch of bullshit in that grocery store. You can buy a bunch of bologna and phony bullshit in that grocery selling down there. I'm not purchasing. No, thank you.
All right. Speaking of crazy, I am watching the show Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story.
See, and I haven't started it.
Very good.
There's
very, very, very good.
I got washed with fucking Dahmer content.
If you do not like seeing gay content, do not watch it.
How can you?
It is super. It is super homo. I don't even want to say homoerotic. There are a lot of situations where he's, with another guy and stuff like that.
He's a gay guy,
right? But a lot of stuff doesn't go as graphically as this does for the gay aspect.
If I'm a
this
news
is pretty
guy,
graphic.
If I'm a news guy and I report on a gay dude, is it gay news? I don't know. I just I think he's having gay sex, but that doesn't make the show gay. It's not a gay show.
No, but I said subject matter. If you don't like seeing that kind of thing, don't watch it.
Here's the thing: if you don't like seeing two guys butt fucking, don't watch gay porn.
Well,
if you
it hasn't gone that far yet.
If you want to see the story of this murderer that happens to fucking sucking dudes off, then that's what you're gonna see. Yeah. Don't make it a homophobic thing.
It is very well done.
That's my problem, is people disgrace Jeffrey Dahmer's good fucking name. That's the fucking problem. You can appreciate a master at his fucking craft. A man that really had the fucking audacity. He had the fucking huevos to go there. He says, you know what, I'll fucking drill a hole in his head. And then I'll just
put acid in it.
Let him live. Dude, I could probably convince these cops this is like my boyfriend.
Oh my god.
I could probably do that. And then what did he do? He fucking did it. You're not gonna be like, yeah, fucking queer. He was fuck you. The guy's an all-star.
Yeah.
The guy's a rock star. He's a giant amongst ants when it comes. You're literally gonna go as far as to be like, oh, this fucking gay, because when he was he was the gay serial killer, and it's like, dude, it doesn't matter if he sucks cocks. He is a butcher. The man's an artist, you know. I mean, and the fact that he killed gay people is almost so much funnier because, of course you would kill gay people because everybody hated gay people. Same reason you kill hobos.
Absolutely.
It doesn't even matter. The fact that he's he's a homosexual. He sucked them off before he cut off their heads and ate their liver. That's fucking funny. Yeah. That's hilarious. What are you talking about?
And then that's how he got the one kid back from the cops, is because they're like, we don't want to fuck with these fruits.
I know, it's so ridiculous. And it's so you're going to continue this you're going to continue the thought process that allowed this maniac to just run through the streets and butcher people at will for years. Literally just chopping up record numbers and now he's a superstar. Now he's the most famous guy.
Well, I mean, he was, but
he
still is. Yeah,
he's still alive. Look, he's making new shows. He's making new shows every fucking week. You're not gonna tell me Tupac's dead. He just made another album. You're not fuck you. Dahmer's not dead. Maybe you killed the fucking body of Dahmer in a prison somewhere. But guess what? Name right now before the content, anybody but Dahmer's name in the case of him getting beat to death in a cell. If you weren't a Dahmer guy, like if you weren't me that knew all the shit about him before, you would have never even knew, you know? And even now, with all the content, everybody knows that man's name.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody gives a fuck about the 2 guys that killed him.
Yep.
Nobody fucking cares. Nobody even knows who the fuck they are.
Yep.
Nobody cares. He's famous as fuck. This is a real, like, he's a global super, like, fuck Johnny Depp. Like, we got Jeffrey Dahmer. We don't need Johnny Depp. We don't need JD, you know?
We're running short on time and got some more content here, so just gonna go through a little bit. Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva tonight.
Fuck that. Fuck you. Are you getting it for free?
I'm gonna watch it.
Oh man, you know I'm so sick of this fucking teenager beating up fucking UFC guys. Fight me. I can fucking. It's so stupid. I literally work my heavy bag. I'm 30 minutes a fucking night, maybe 5 nights a week. Nothing crazy. Not boxing level. Just like I wouldn't compete in a boxing competition, but I could beat the shit out of somebody that doesn't know how to box. Like I could beat the shit. I could box and I could whoop his ass. He's an old man. I'm so strong. I'm fucking like Jake Paul. He's strong. He's in shape. You should be able to beat up a 50-year-old man. It doesn't matter how fucking much shit, like, especially if it's boxing and your thing you do. Yeah. Like, I bet you could also beat him at soccer if you played soccer every fucking day. Yeah. Like, he's an older guy. Yeah. What are you talking about? I watched some of the training shit, and you got, like, Jake Paul, and he's like, ooh. And then you got, like, fucking Anderson Silva, and he's fighting like Anderson Silva would fight in the octagon like an asshole would. Like, all these UFC guys get in a boxing ring and keep getting beat up. It's really annoying, because you don't have... Like, an entry-level boxer could beat the shit out of Anderson Silva in a boxing ring. Like, it's not...
Well, Anderson Silva's 3-1 in boxing. The only one he lost was in '98 when he started. It's not
hard. That's what I'm saying. It's not hard to beat the shit out of somebody. You can just... Like, it's not hard to get wins. It's also not hard to get losses, Anderson. You know how many records of amateur boxers are fucking 20-0? And then they fight one professional boxer, and they fucking get their jaw broke right in half, and they never fight again. It's just like, come on, man, stop beating up these fucking UFC guys. Fight a boxer or quit boxing.
I'm watching The Return of the Surreal Life. I don't know if you ever watched that on VH1. So it's
like the first reality show or something.
8 celebrities in a house. Not the first, but it's been on for a while. Yeah. This one has Dennis Rodman, August Alsina, Kim Coles, Tamar Braxton, C.J. Perry, Manny Mua, Frankie Muniz, and Stormy Daniels.
Okay, I didn't know most of those people.
Yeah,
were still alive.
I only know a few of them. Period.
I didn't know fucking Frankie Muniz. I thought he was in rehab. And I thought Dennis Rodman died like 10 years ago.
Oh, man. Dennis Rodman is the star of the show, dude. I fucking love him.
I thought he died like literally 5 years ago, 10 years ago, something like that. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, our main thing. Last week, we didn't have a show. It was my birthday. So
happy birthday to Johnny.
I was gonna go. This song is called Zombiefied. It's by this band Falling in Reverse. I really like the band. I hadn't heard the song. It came on Amazon Music, so I let it go, even though I hadn't heard it. And that was last week. I watched Gabriel Iglesias, Stadium Fluffy, his new one from this year. Mm-hmm. They had one thing in there in common. So Zombiefied is about cancel culture. Says getting fired from your job for something 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Gabriel Iglesias, his thing had a lot to do with the cancel culture and shit too. But it's so crazy. He was talking about in 2019 when Kevin Hart was supposed to host the Oscars. They went through his social media, and they found something from 10 years prior, and they said, what's up with this? And he said, I addressed that at the time. I apologized for it 10 years ago. And they said, well, you need to apologize for that again. And he's like, fuck you, I'm not doing it. I've already apologized for something. It's done. And he said, fuck you to the Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
So,
logically.
Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, that would be like if you're at your job for 10 years and they said, hey, you know what? You do a really good job, but unfortunately, this isn't how we do the job anymore, so we're going to have to fire you. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous.
Well, it's almost to a certain extent that like that would be that your job was outmoded. It's not even that. It's just phooey. It's just some way for some dickhead to take away what somebody's got that they didn't earn. Like, yeah, you just want to take away what somebody made that you didn't make. And to that I say, fuck you. But I will also say, I think the cancel culture is more, we're giving it more life than it actually has by giving it life.
Right.
You understand? Like, I've said some of the worst shit anybody could ever say, and no one does anything about it. It's all on here, guys. All the evidence is here. Yeah. That's it. What do? They tell me, oh, you can't go on TikTok. So I fucking don't go on TikTok. We still have a show.
Yeah.
We still have a TikTok for the show. I just don't go on it and say, fuck Arnold Schwarzenegger, or whatever I said. Or no, who was it? It was somebody. Gordon Ramsay.
I don't remember.
Said, fuck somebody, and you're not allowed. Funny. I understand. You're not allowed. It's a Chinese website. Whatever, dude. I don't care.
But the whole thing is like, how are you going to try to fuck somebody over for shit that was said in a time when it was okay to say that shit?
Well, I mean, and even, I think it's okay to say anything ever.
Well, I agree with you.
Like, yeah, I think if everybody, if we didn't all say, you know, yeah, cancel culture does exist. If we were all like, oh yeah, Kevin Hart can't perform at the Oscars, fuck him. Then we wouldn't care. Then it's like you can't cancel somebody from like some they don't give a shit about. Nope. I know I can't go do this show at a church. I know I'm not allowed. I know that I can't take the fucking show on the road at the middle school and fucking do a show in the assembly like talking to these kids. That I'm canceled from that market. I know that. That's fine. Why? Because we don't give a fuck. Like, if you don't give a fuck about the lame thing you're not allowed to do, then it doesn't matter. You're not allowed to do it anymore. And that's, I think, what we started to give a fuck about what we're not allowed to do. We started as like, I don't know, as a culture of comedians. I'll go as, dude, we got years, we got skin in the game, you know? I've been getting punished for saying dickhead shit my whole life. I'm a comedian. Fair enough, so are you, you know?
Class clown from day one.
I feel like we as a culture just kind of started to give a fuck what they were taking away from us. More than we started to give a fuck about bitching about it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, that's the heart of comedy, is really just taking a social situation and fucking, you know, just roasting it, just ratcheting up the fucking energy, the tension, the fucking what have you. Insert your own personal recipe for what makes you laugh here, but you gotta give a fuck more about the message than what they're gonna take away from you for saying it. Yeah. That's what we've done, I think, and that's our fault. As comedians, we started to give a shit that we weren't allowed at the bar because we said cunt. We started to, like, fuck you, stand outside and yell cunt then. Fucking punch a guy in the face, get kicked out, fuck it, we'll never go there anymore. That place sucks anyway. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, we started to give a shit that, like, well, you're not allowed on Facebook anymore. Well, I don't give a fucking Facebook's lame. Like, I don't care then.
Yep.
And if we started not giving a fuck, if we gave a little, not to bring this guy back into existence, but a little Dice Clay attitude, you fuck him, I don't care, I won't perform there.
Right.
Then. I don't give a shit.
Yep.
Well, then, I think it would clean up the industry a bit. Then it's like if you got these lame ass fucking venues and sites and shit that just doesn't allow free speech and whatever you want to do, then it's just like, yeah, lame assholes go there. So I'm not gonna perform there.
Yep.
Like I don't go to Salt Lake, Utah anymore. I'm never going to the state again. If you paid me, I wouldn't go because there's a bunch of lame cunts there. I'm not going there. That's crazy. And I don't worry about that. Why? Because I can't call people lame cunts when I'm there, and that's how I live. And I can't do that there, so I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
We can't give them the power to take shit away from us. It doesn't matter. If you look like you care that they took it away from you, you look like a pussy. Like, you really do. You look like a little bitch. Oh, look, they fucking made you sad. They took away your little thing. You can't do the Emmys? Pussy. Like, it makes you look weak. Fuck you! I don't give a fuck about the Emmys. I'll take a shit in front of the fucking theater. I don't care. Fuck you. What if I get drunk and wave my dick around at the guys in the black dresses? I don't give a fuck. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Alright, on that note, us lame cunts are gonna get the fuck out of here.
Fuck the cancel culture. Go check out that song. It's pretty good.
We'll see you next week. New podcast starting every Tuesday at 8 a.m. or hear previous episodes anytime.
Come on back every week, C-Sweet Poppy. I got what you need.
You can email us at who'stalkingshh@gmail.com. That's 3 H's.
That's it. Email me. I want to read your shit.
You can leave a voice message on Anchor and possibly be included in an upcoming episode. Tell us how much you like it or if you think it sucks.
Leave me a name and number after the beep.
Go to our Facebook page link on Anchor.
You know you like me.
You can also hear us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and many more.
You know me. I'm on all the platties, dawg.